Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed entrepreneurs, and those with the passion to turn dreams into reality, welcome to another riveting episode of the Entrepreneurship Clinic. I'm your host, Emoja Godfrey, and today we embark on a unique journey, delving into the heart and soul of Kisumu County's entrepreneurial spirit. In this special edition, we set our compass to explore the stories behind the local brands that have not just thrived but have become the pulse of this vibrant region. We'll unravel the narratives woven into the fabric of Kisumu, tales of resilience, innovation, and the unyielding spirit that defines the entrepreneurs who've shaped this community. From Dada EPZ, a textile company providing comprehensive global product solutions across many diverse industries focused on innovation, sustainability, and heritage craftsmanship, based in Kisumu, Kenya. And to the resounding Juakali sector, under the leadership of Mr. David Odanga, who is the Secretary General. Kisumu's entrepreneurial landscape is a canvas painted with the strokes of ambition and local pride. These are not just businesses. They are the lifeblood of a community, each product and service bearing the imprint of the hands that craft and the minds that dream. Join me as we shine a spotlight on these local brands, their origin stories, the challenges they've faced, and the victories they've celebrated. We'll delve into the essence of what it means to be an entrepreneur in Kisumu County, celebrating the tenacity and vision that sets these businesses apart. So, buckle up for an inspiring journey through the entrepreneurial heartbeat of Kisumu. We'll learn, we'll be inspired, and most importantly, we'll celebrate the local brands that have become the backbone of this thriving community. This is the Entrepreneurship Clinic, where dreams are not just discussed, but brought to life. Stay tuned for a symphony of stories right here on your entrepreneurial hub. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Entrepreneurship Clinic. Ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneurs and visionaries, let me take this opportunity to welcome you all to the Entrepreneurship Clinic. I am your host, Emoja Godfrey, and it is such an honor having each and every one of you. And for all of you who are watching us online, kindly keep on liking the Entrepreneurship Clinic show. It is now my humble opportunity to welcome my amazing panel of experts on today's set. Karibuni sana. We will start with a quick round of introduction.
Okay, my name is Badim Buvi from Dada EPZ. I'm a general manager of that factory.
My name is David Odanga, the Secretary General of Kisumu Juakali Artisans Association.
Kindly allow me to start with you. Kindly introduce your sector to us, and basically you as the Secretary General, what is your role in the Juakali sector?
First of all, Kisumu Center Juakali Artisans Association is the single largest Juakali establishment in the region. We train young people, that is by apprenticeship, hands-on experience. We deal in motor vehicle repairs, electricals, panel beating, spray painting. We do metal fabrications. We have artisans that are involved in production of furniture and probably even waste management. You realize we have a lot of waste in form of oil that is used in our motor vehicles. So we have guys that put them into use again. We have tinsmiths. We just have, it's a one-stop.
Wow. You introduced to us and you told us that you're coming from EPZ Dada. What is EPZ Dada, assuming to those our audience who haven't heard of EPZ Dada, if you were to describe what EPZ Dada is and what it does.
Dada EPZ is a garments manufacturing factory which was founded on the focus of giving back to the community. When we say giving back to the community, is because the founder is come from that area, Riyadh. We are located in Riyadh, just opposite airport, Kisumu. Why we are saying back to the giving back to community is because Dada EPZ, basically we are focusing to empower women, 80% is women, and girls who are drop out maybe from the school because of one problem or the other. And also we empower them through skill development and also job opportunity. We have all equipped with all international machinery, modern machines, which if you go to everywhere across the world, you'll find the same machinery which we are equipped with. We have all the knowledge, expertise in the factory. We are training material science. We are training the people regarding the design. We are training the people how to inspect the material, how to stitch, pack, and send to international market. At the same time, we are also based locally, whereby we are doing all staff uniforms, all store uniforms, and enforcement uniforms from county governments. This is also empowering the community through this count as Buy Kisumu, Build Kisumu. This meant in Kisumu from Dada EPZ, we can get all the types of garments, and at the same time, the people who we have trained there, they can use the same skills to do their own on their homes, those who have sewing machines, because we are training them how to make the garments, then they can develop that skills, and once you give someone a skill, definitely you cannot take it. Mm-hmm. We have helped that person who will eat that skill forever.
Okay.
That's the best of it.
Okay.
Yes.
So as you have explained, Dada EPZ came to be from, it is mostly focused on giving back to the community, and you've actually talked about the women whom you are empowering at Dada EPZ.
Yes.
Perhaps maybe do you have a number? What is the number of women whom you are empowering at the EPZ Dada?
Currently, we have 300 workers, of which 80% are women and girls, and especially youth as well. Mm-hmm. Single mothers as well. We are empowering them. At least someone who is or maybe might be selling omena outside there. Once they get inside, we train them how to make the garments. Then even they can continue to do their business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Asante sana. Let me get back to you, David. There is a certain misconception which is in the society. And the misconception has always been that the Juakali sector is one sector that is meant for people who didn't, I don't really want to call them school dropouts, but perhaps maybe it's people who didn't perform that well in schools, people who didn't get to go through the advanced level of education. Is that really the case?
Currently, no. That misconception was there, and actually it is true that some years back, Juakali was considered a last resort, probably for young people who could not perform in school, the school dropouts, and more especially those who are considered rude or maybe were presenting themselves indisciplined before teachers and even before the society. So if you had such a boy or a girl, you would be advised now take him or her to Jua Kali. But we have turned this round. And currently, Jua Kali is an innovation hub. And the center attracts diverse young people, those who have performed. We also have graduates. Yes, we have graduates in our midst who come. Actually, some of them graduated, and because they couldn't find some opportunity, they find opportunity within Jua Kali sector, and they progress well. So those who progress become role models to society, and then we end up attracting those who are brainy. Yeah, so it is no longer true.
Oh, so it is no longer true that it is actually a sector for people who didn't perform well in school.
Yes.
Thank you for clearing that for us. Would you be able to paint for us a picture in terms of job creation and employment in the Jua Kali sector, where you are a chairman? What is it like?
For correction, I'm the secretary.
Oh, the Secretary General, sorry.
That is okay.
Okay.
In terms of employment creation, I think the National Bureau of Statistics, was it 2009, placed Jua Kali as one of the biggest job creators at 70%.
Wow.
And according to, if you look at those statistics, they were saying Jua Kali is contributing about 3% of GDP. So we are a big employment creator. You remember that these young people who join Jua Kali, they train on the job, apprentices. As they train, they get some incentives, financial incentives. Once they are through with their training, Jua Kali again retains them for the work. You see? You don't find that in probably these formal institutions, like you go to Kisumu Polytechnic for training, you train for 2 years, probably for a diploma, you graduate, then you are pushed out to go and look for opportunities. At Jua Kali, you are trained, and then you are retained.
Just a simple question. What is the difference between that mama who is making clothes by the roadside and EPZ Dada?
Basically, the difference between from that people are doing in the circles and all that, and our side, is that first we have equipped the special machinery. This is the one different. We also have proper garments manufacturing SOP, whereby we train the people to how to process the garment. See, it is not about just you buy a cloth and wear. You should understand the cloth more. You should understand the content of the fabric you are going to do. Whereby in that IPZ, we have a special machine for fabric inspection. Then we have the system for manufacturing. We have proper quality SOP, that is quality standard operation procedures, whereby we train our people. You find that even those who are surrounding colleges, they are coming to do attachment to our facility. Once they graduate, we observe them because of the skills they are gaining from there. So if you take the garment from which is stitched from the road there and our garment, you will find a very big difference on the construction because of the system which you have used there. Those guys who are stitching on the road, they don't know what is SPI. SPI, stitches per inch. That is what we call SPI in garment. Mm-hmm. You need to buy the garment, you need to measure the stitches and understand per 1 inch how many stitches.
Wow.
So there are those garments which require certain number of stitches. Don't just buy the garment and wear. That's the bet of the difference between our side. There are some different materials. There are those who have content of maybe like this for sports. They have 92% polyester and 8% spandex. They are the stitches which are recommended for that certain garment. There are also twill which are like the one we are using on the enforced uniform. This uniform police and kanjus. That material also has a certain specification. So those guys there, they don't know those specifications. But that IPZ, we are equipping the community with all that knowledge.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that is quite interesting and mind-blowing to say the least. I'll tell you for a fact, even me, I knew that Cherani ni Cherani.
No. There's a lot to learn about the garment.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, quite mind-blowing. So let me ask you, if someone wanted to open a textile company, what are the basic, just a basic textile, not to that level, perhaps maybe they just want to make the first step towards them growing to owning such an establishment such as EPZ. What are the steps they need to follow for them to be able to get to their dream?
Basically, you have to see the facility and how many machines can be accommodated there. Then you don't mind about the manpower, because Cherani, anybody can run. You can take anyone, even you yourself. Once I put you there on the machine, within 2 hours, you will stitch a garment. You will start to stitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's very easy because it's computerized.
Okay.
It is a computerized machinery we are using, not like the one manual people use there. We are using the computerized one. So the way you accelerate the vehicle when you are driving, the same way you operate the machine we are using there.
Okay.
Yes.
Asante sana. Thank you so much for that brilliance. Back to you, David. The Jua Kali sector has been known to follow a certain traditional way of doing things. That is cutting things manually. It's locally known as tip. Yeah. That is how each and everyone know it. But in today's world, we are actually evolving and things are becoming more and more technologically advanced. There are new machineries that are coming up each and every day. And I'll attach that question. First of all, is the Jua Kali industry moving from tip to actually embracing the technology and technological advancement in the craft?
Yes. We were traditionally known as Jotep, that is true, because the kind of work we were doing was mostly manual. But you cannot survive in the modern economy if you don't go with the technology. So at Jua Kali, our clients present more sophisticated problems that are technology related. So you find that if you are not working side by side with technology, you are phased out. For example, within Jua Kali establishments, we do motor vehicle repairs. And the motor vehicle companies evolved from using or manufacturing the carburetors, those engines that were fitted with carburetors. They moved from EFI, currently VVTI. So one thing that is so interesting is that nobody will take you back to a TVET institution or a college so that you go and learn it. But you take the machine, you kind of have that basic knowledge, and then you learn from the machine. We use the mobile technology, the mobile phones at our disposal, computers. Of course, people around Juakali, most of them are computer literate nowadays. So we just try to cope up, and then you find that we solve these problems.
Wow.
Yes.
Quite interesting. Really quite interesting. And join to that question.
Yeah.
How do we make our products to be to that quality standard? For example, let me say this for lack of a better reference, to the Chinese, like the Chinese products. I'll justify my question with when you walk into most of these offices, the furniture, the products, the commodities that they're using, most of them, they are from China. Basically, they are from China. But we have better quality things that are coming from the Juakali industry and the Juakali sector, but yet the people who appreciate the value of these are the local wananchis. But the people in big offices, like in the, for example, governor's office, the ministries, etc., they are looking for that refined, they not really durable, but that refined, for the look. Is that a challenge in your sector, and how can we be able to tackle this?
Yeah, it's true, that is a challenge. We pride ourselves in Juakali for production of durable products. Our products are so much durable, they are known for that. Where these other products, like from made in China, where they beat us is how the products come packaged. They actually look nice, they look presentable, and they look catchy to the eyes of the buyers. But show me today any furniture that was probably imported from, sorry to say, China, that has endured for about 15 or 20 years. You won't find. You will just find them in the heaps of those the boarded stores. But the challenges that we are having at Juakali, we make durable products, yes, but we lack the modern equipment to do the very final finishing. Actually, they are expensive, probably beyond our reach. So we could make a very good bed, but the finishing, those equipment that could enable us do those finer finishings, we are lacking.
How do we get this equipment?
They can be procured, but mostly they are a bit expensive. Okay. So you find that to the locals, they are a bit out of reach. I want to remember when the current president, William Ruto, visited our Kisumu Juakali. Was it November 2021? He reminded the masses that Juakali of Kisumu produced him a bed that he still uses to sleep. Very durable.
Wow.
When you go to our offices, some of our leaders also prefer to buy or get associated with this flashy made in China's. But I want to thank God that some of them, or most of them, are awakening to the fact that local products, Juakali made products, are very durable. And if you give us the right specifications that you want, we always strive to measure up to what you wanted. Like we recently visited the office of the Deputy Governor, Dr. Willie, and we found furniture that were Juakali made. And we appreciated that, and they look nice. Yes, thank you.
Okay, asante sana. Mr. Mbove, when I was growing up, as a young boy, it was during that time that the famous Kikomi shut down. And Kikomi was such a big employer in this region. while coming up with Dada EPZ, perhaps maybe while doing your research, because Dada EPZ is now leveling up to what Kikomi was back then, did you perhaps maybe find out what could have happened to Kikomi industry, and what is it that Dada is doing differently to be able to stay afloat and keep being of significance to our community?
Okay, Kikomi, I don't know the history of Kikomi more, but what I can say, based on how now the government, the county government is doing to empower the entrepreneurs and all that, if they can revive the Kikomi, because I believe the reason why Kikomi could not run much, maybe because of where to take the palm bricks after making the material. Mm-hmm. But our vision is, in Dada EPZ, apart from manufacturing, maybe some time to come, maybe a length of 3 years or so, to have a palm brick manufacturing facility like Kikomi, whereby we can have material, we can process the cotton, same material we stitch on Dada EPZ, and same time we sell to the people. That will create a lot of job opportunities, and same time we empower the youth and what have you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. What would you say is the impact? What has been the greatest impact of Dada EPZ in the surrounding community where it is situated? Tangible stories that you can perhaps maybe refer us to.
Currently, when we start Dada EPZ in Riyadh, it's located in Riyadh. That market, I know who used to walk around those places, was just having very few people. You can see very few people working. Shops was like, you can count the shops. Mm-hmm. But currently now, you have, that is full of people. People are building residential houses because they have to create where these people are working Dada EPZ, where they are going to go. Because Dada EPZ, we are accommodating everyone across the country, not only from Kisumu mm-hmm. or from Nyanza. Everyone across the country. You see myself, I come from Kitui, but I'm here in Dada EPZ.
Wow.
There are some who are coming from Mount Kenya, they are here in Dada EPZ.
Mm-hmm.
What I can say is, if the national government today, they can empower Dada EPZ, we will develop a lot. We can create a sustainable job opportunity through police uniform. If today our current president can give instruction that Nyanza region, all the police uniform to be made in Dada EPZ, mm-hmm. then that creation of job will be increased, and also demand of raw materials. Like now, enforcement and police uniform, they are being done using twill fabric. Mm-hmm. Twill fabric is the companies which are making the twill fabrics, only Thika Clothing and Thika Mills and Sunflag. You find that if that demand can be here, it can be easy to revive Kikomi, and also people get encouraged to start to do cotton planting.
Okay.
Yes.
Now that you've brought it up, I wanted to go to him, but I'll just finish with you on that same issue. You've spoken about the raw materials. Do we have enough raw material for you locally, like? Are the farmers producing enough cotton to be able to sustain your production?
Actually, I cannot say we have enough raw material, because you will find that the company which can meet the standard of the quality we need, because we are basing on international standard. Mm-hmm. You will find this maybe 2 or 3 companies which can manage to make. You order the fabric, they will say you have to give them like 2 weeks or 3 weeks to produce.
Wow.
Which affects us much on customer timely delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So it means there is a big gap when it comes to acquisition of raw materials for your production.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Sawa. That is a challenge for you who's watching us. Remember, this is a job opportunity for you. If you can be able to deliver within 2 days, there is someone who delivers within 2 weeks. So step up. To you, David, what initiatives and support has the Juakali industry received for it to be able to sustain itself right now? Like from, is it private partners, the county government, the national government, development partners? Do we receive support, and what is the support that you're receiving in the Juakali industry?
For Juakali sector to grow to the magnitude of which it has grown, I want to say that we have been receiving support first and foremost from the county government. The county government of Kisumu has been striving to provide an enabling environment within the sector by maybe providing sanitation, land for expansion, like at Kisumu Center Juakali Artisans. We have 5 subgroups that were the county government allocated land and resettled, and they are doing their businesses. The county government has been providing shades so that when you work, you don't work just directly under the sun, though inadequate, but we appreciate what has been brought as we ask for more. The ablution blocks, and even equipment, some machines, the spraying machines, welding machines from the county government, and we want to acknowledge that. The national government, the site where we presently operate was given by the former president, the late Daniel Arap Moi, and they built us those sheds. There is a partnership that has been very, very much helpful to us, those of the USAID. There used to be International Center for Economic Growth, just to recognize the kind of work and employment creation that Juakali sector was doing. So there has been partnership of late. There is is it GIZ? Yeah, they are also involved and bringing support. So we've been receiving support, but we are looking for more.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do we do? Just a quick one. What do we do to ensure that they are in every 3 products that we see in households and in offices, written at the back, made in China, there is made in Kisumu? What do we do to get there?
Okay. We need to employ strategies to promote the products to be consumed locally. One, we have to create awareness of the products that are produced within the county, and then we have to market them. There is this mindset that we must change, that when it is local, it is substandard. So that one is in the mindset, that when you find a product from probably Germany, you think now this one, if this Jiko is from Germany, then it must be superior than the Jiko from Kibuye, which is not right. So we have to advocate for that change of mindset.
When you say we, whom are you talking about?
I'm talking about all the stakeholders within the county, and more especially the producers themselves.
Okay.
The producers now, in this case, being the Juakali artisan, and then the market, the consumers, and then our stakeholders, all the stakeholders, maybe the county government and whoever is involved.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Asante sana. Mr. Mbuvi, I'll give you this opportunity. I just want to test and see something. I'll give you this opportunity to send a shout out to your biggest client locally.
Well, Actually, that represents much now. Our biggest client is Kisumu County Government. That you can say is first.
Okay.
Then second is Nairobi County Government. We salute Governor for Kisumu, Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, and Governor Sakaja, Governor Wanga, Homa Bay, Governor Orengo, Siaya. And we are also asking, we are not only county government, we are focusing to the top, to the national government. If they can, today, I know we need only one word from President. If we can say, police uniform, let police uniform be done in that IVZ. We are focusing to have 3,500 workers within a scale of this year. By the end of this year, that is our strategy, our plan, strategic plan we have. And this, we can only achieve this through continuous orders. If every count, including national government, they can make us busy like Kisumu County Government, then job creation and sustainable jobs can be created in that IPZ.
Wow. Asante sana. Thank you so much for that. David, what is your parting shot? What is your word to every other person who has been viewing the Jua Kali industry, not as an industry, but as a substitute to something has failed, then this is now Jua Kali. Jua Kali is now the option that we are taking. What is your parting shot to them?
All the stakeholders, the national government, the county government, our development partners or donors and whoever, is that let us take another look at this sector, the Jua Kali sector. There is an immense potential in this sector. And as I said, it is no longer a sector of last resort. It is currently a sector of choice. Look at the kind of school graduates, those who are being churned out of colleges and probably Form 4, where they end up. Those who are retiring, you give them their retirement packages, they are still energetic, where do they go? They come to Jua Kali. So this sector needs the support of each and everyone to make it vibrant, to promote it. We have that immense potential. We just need support, technological support, financial support from all key government departments. I want to appreciate the initiative that I always call it a godsend. The government initiative, this program called Recognition of Prior Learning. You know, we have been training and retaining. But the challenge we've been having is that those who are trained in Jua Kali do not have those certificates to show that I actually have and I possess this kind of skill. So when industries probably, or when these national employment bureaus are taking audit skills, we miss out because we actually have those highly trained personnel, but we lack those papers to ascertain that we have this kind of brains in our midst. So recognition of prior learning is a welcome initiative, and we want to appeal to those government departments that are involved in promoting the same to reach out to Jua Kali. We have people who are actually trainers within us, but they don't have those certifications. So let the government reach out to us as we also reach out to make this sector better. Thank you.
Asante sana. Mr. Mbuvi, your parting shot to that upcoming entrepreneur who wants to grow their brand to the levels that your company and your organization have reached? What is your word of encouragement to them?
Yeah, well, what I can say to those who are having the same dream, basically they need to specialize first to know the modern machinery, because the quality is the foundation of everything. If you start any garment manufacturing without machinery which can give you the international standard of the quality, definitely you cannot achieve anything. So I advise everyone that they need first to study and to know exactly which kind of machinery they need to use. And those who are also want to get their staff uniform and all that, they are also welcome to Dada visit to know what we are doing.
Asante sana. Ladies and gentlemen, just as David said, we are training and retaining, and we hope that with the training that you've received from this episode of the Entrepreneurship Clinic, you will be retained and you will keep on subscribing and looking forward to more and more amazing episodes where we get to discuss issues that affect entrepreneurs all over the country. Asanteni sana for tuning in on this amazing episode of the Entrepreneurship Clinic, and we hope that as we are moving forward, we are flying with you, with the eagles above and not with the chicken below. I've been your host, Emoza Godfrey, and I can't wait to see you on the next episode of the Entrepreneurship Clinic. Thank you.